Hey everybody, now that the Elden Ring Network Trial is over, this is a quick video going over my thoughts and impressions on the entirety of the Network Trial. To start, I played through the Network Trial on the PlayStation 5. I played as both the Bloody Wolf and the Enchanted Knight classes. I played for about 11 hours. I defeated 12 of the available bosses. And I did do a few invasions, as well as some cooperative play, and I was invaded a few times as well. The first words out of my mouth once I was in the world of Elden Ring proper was to praise the beauty of the world. Barring the remake of Demon's Souls, in my opinion, this is the most beautiful world that From Software has produced. The art design of the characters and the armor, as well as the environments, is actually quite stunning. I love the worn, dramatic feel of everything in this world. And when you finally look up and see the giant glowing tree in the background, it's breathtaking. Or when you look off the coast and see the castle. And as is quite characteristic of a From Software game, all of the enemy designs are extremely imaginative. One of my greatest fears going into this test was that the gameplay would feel wrong. I was worried that the horse combat would feel clunky and unusable. I was also concerned with the idea of this going into an open world format, that they would turn it into some kind of Assassin's Creed concept. I can say that after finishing this network trial, those fears are completely put to rest. The combat feels fantastic, as it always has in all of my experiences with From Software games. The combat does rely on slow, methodical play, similar to Demon's Souls and Dark Souls 1 and 2. Every single enemy in this world can end you if you don't show them some respect. The bosses still have the degree of difficulty that they're known for. And the world still feels like it was built with a purpose. We've only had a small window to glimpse into what From Software has created here. But through that window, we were able to access quite a few different areas. And in those areas, there was a decent variety of enemies and bosses available. If this small window is indicative of the full game, I feel like it should be an amazing release. And I can say that every voice line that I heard was extremely well done. When it comes to music, there were a few tracks that did stick out to me. The track for the title screen, as well as the track for the main proper boss of the network trial. There was only a small amount of story to find here in this network trial, and where it did come from was mostly through NPCs or the proper boss. There was a little bit of visual storytelling in a couple of the dungeon areas, but I'm under the impression that they particularly held back most of the lore so it can be something that we find during the official release. With so many people playing during such short windows, you would find that when you tried to summon somebody, they had already been summoned by somebody else, so it would give you an error saying that you were unable to summon an ally. All you had to do was keep trying and find a different ally, and eventually you would find one that wasn't already summoned by somebody else. Outside of that, I had no errors during my cooperative play. There wasn't any desync or anything like that I could notice. Everything seemed to work quite well. During the invasions, everything felt as I would expect. There wasn't any heavy lag, there wasn't any disconnects or anything like that. I would say it felt very similar to my experience with Demon's Souls on the PlayStation 5. I was disappointed to realize that there was no DualSense features whatsoever. It is a third-party game, and it is still months away from release, so it's definitely possible that they add them in. I'm just not going to expect it. Now that the network trial period is over, I just have to make it until February before I can get back into the world of Elden Ring. If you're even remotely a fan of Soulsborne games, I'm betting you're just as excited as I am for that. What do you all think? Was anyone else able to get in and play the trial? Did Elden Ring live up to your expectations? Let me know down in the comments. If there's anything in particular you would like me to cover or any specific questions regarding the network trial, please let me know. I am planning to do a full review of the Demon's Souls remake by Bluepoint, as well as some other Soulsborne coverage coming into the full release of Elden Ring. This network trial has reinvigorated my love for this genre, and I really need to sit down and play a few. Would anyone be interested in a Let's Play series or possibly streaming of these games? Let me know below. Anyway, I will see you all in the next video. Stay safe.